officially live. I hope. I got 0 currently waiting, so hopefully someone will join. But for those, I guess, watching this on the rewind, hello, welcome to the Beano live draw along and Q&A event. I've put a little Dennis the Menace thing here because I felt like I'm almost obliged to. I quickly whipped this up in the last 2 minutes. I was very racing against the clock to get everything ready because I have some drawing supplies next to me and above me, so had to sort that all out. But yeah, we'll just wait for a couple of people to join, and then we should be all good. But I have been preparing my Beano collection. Quite a lot of new stuff on the way. Quite a good thing happened yesterday. One of the fans told me on one of our past lives about past live streams that he told me something about a Beano item that I had no idea about. Oh, and we have one person. One person has joined. Thank you to that one person who's watching. But yeah, write down some requests, what Beano characters you would like me to draw. But yeah, so I did a little live stream yesterday, and it was really fun. It was a lot of fun. And I thought, let's do one today. Let's be a bit more prepared, because last time I kind of did it out of the bloom for no reason. And everyone in like the live chat was like, wait, is this the British Collector live streaming? And I was like, yeah, it is. It was really fun. But yeah, just waiting for a couple more people to join. And yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Still got that one person. Oh, 2 people now. Nice. Welcome, whoever just joined. 5. Wow. We jumped. Okay, we got 5 people on. So, yes, send down your requests, guys. I've just popped this next to me. Beano theme. Or whatever. But, yeah. Type down in the comments what you would like to see. Damn, we're up to 18 now. Oh, 22. Whoa, what is going on? Okay, well, welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Beano Live draw along plus Q&A. So if you have a question for me and about the collection and you'd like me to get anything out, feel free to ask. And yeah, if you want me to draw anything specifically Beano themed, I would be more than happy to. So yeah, have I turned the comments on? Please tell me I've turned the comments on. I think I have. So, you guys should all be able to comment down below. And if not, then we'll get going and I'll do like a little Dennis the Menace or something like that. But, we'll do one more minute. Starting from now. So 1 minute to type it, and then I'll draw Dennis the Menace until someone does something. This is quite cool. So in the meantime, this is the Beano comic. This is a card game. It looks quite old because it's got like the old Dennis design. This is actually all the way from, let's look behind it, 2013 by the Lagoon Group. Yeah, it's really fun. It's got a very classic Beano look. It's got the classic Beano comic logo. Open it up like that. Quite fun packaging. Quite a little square box. And then here are the cards on the inside. Now this is all quite interesting. You got like the old, almost that's like a Roger the Dodger font there. And let's move on. Some rules there, but there we go. So look, you got Dennis there. And then look, they use all the, oh, hello, Aaron Les E7F. I can only read your handles, guys. I can't actually read your proper names. But hello there. Thank you for saying hello. Finger. So yeah, really peculiar that the 2013 uses all like the old renders and not like the new Nigel Parkinson. Oh my god, my childhood. Yeah, Beano is nostalgic for a lot of people. Did you have the specific game, or is it just the Beano that you're nostalgic for? Let me know, Aaron Lee's E7F. And is there anything you'd like to see specifically Beano themed? Let me know. I got something quite cool recently that's Beano themed. Dennis the Menace watch from courtesy of Mr. Jones Watches. Just the characters bring me back, yeah. Yeah, Dennis is good, great character. He's up there with like one of the best British characters of all time. Popular. The 2003, yes! Come on, let's get it out, let's get it out. I'll do it now. So I believe this one had like a big robot Gnasher on the front of it. Let me move that to the side. Look at that. I believe this, yeah, look. Beano Annual 2003. Gosh, look at Dennis there. He looks much younger in that one, look. The older one, he looks a bit almost teenage-like. He looks more 10 years oldish. Crazy for Daisy up there, if anyone remembers that one. You've got Daisy there, Ernest there. Ivy the Terrible, Minnie the Minx. That's a really good one. And Spotty's always my favourite. Should we open it up? Oh, okay, so this one's got some nice art in it. Wait, let me just move out of the way. If you would like me to draw any Beano characters, please say. I'll be more than happy to. Let's look. Let's find a... Ooh, look at that. So that's an early Nigel Parkinson. Right, that's really nice. I really like that one. Oh, we got the Free Bears over here. Trying not to knock the camera. That's pretty cool. I really like this artist. It's called Keveth. He did a few Bash Street Kids stuff. Oh, this is quite weird. Okay, so that's normal National Newspaper. But then they used to do these like live action ones where they would almost like add the... Let me just bring it up. Look, they would add almost cartoons to live action pictures. Got a Wallace and Gromit jump scare there for anyone. Did they need to do any copyright for that? Just because there was that one Wallace? Because it seems coordinated, because when you're taking the pictures, like, have the Wallace sticking out, and the, he does appear more than once. That's pretty cool. So I love the Numbskulls, especially their new look. Oh, look at that. That is like a classic looking Dennis the Menace. And then, of course, another big thing. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. So that's the Bash Street Kids in like a DC Marvelish, like futuristic kind of look. That's really cool. That's Dennis there. I think there's Roger and Minnie above there. That's really cool. And then another thing I've always liked about these is these inner covers here, which are like all these chalks. I think they did these for a couple. I'll just show you the one up there. Yeah, that's really cool. And then a nice back cover there. Okay, so that's the 2003 annual. Gosh, we only got 2 people watching. I must be really boring. Well, thank you for those 2 people that have stuck with me. That's very kind of you. If you'd like to see anything else, or like to see me draw anything, please say. I'd be more than happy to. So that's the 2003 annual right there. And I'll pop this guy back beside me. If you have any Beano character you'd like me to draw, go ahead. Please ask. If not, forever hold your peace. I'll give you a minute to do that, starting about now. So that's a minute to either ask a question or just to quickly say a Beano character. I mean, you can say it at any time, but I'm going to do my own thing from then. One watcher, wow. Whoever that one person is, if you'd like to request, I'd be more than happy to draw or show you anything that you might be want to see. Let's get a new piece of paper out. Okay. Cool, so that's been just about a minute. So I'd say let's do a little Dennis the Menace. Whew, we're down to 0 now. Back on by myself. Okay, well, let's draw a Dennis the Menace then. I mean, it's only me here, so I suppose we can have some fun. So you start with the ear there. Oh, we have one person. Thank you for that one person that's joined. I'm just drawing Dennis the Menace from the Beano. Let's get some visual representation there. Where can we pop him? Not there, because my hand's there. Pop him right there. So I'm drawing Dennis the Menace from the Beano. Hello those 2 people that have joined. If you don't know what the Beano is, British comic. Very famous. Over 85 years old now, I think. Well, they celebrated their 85th anniversary quite a while ago. So they're going to be hitting their 90th soon, which is just insane to think. That's his second year there. Might head over to the Beano collection soon. It seems to be the one where people ask the most questions. Gosh, that's... Before I go and comment there, it's just YouTube telling me to put a little question up. Should I put a question? Yeah, let's put a question up. I want to put a question asking what you guys' favourite Beano characters are. Drum up some conversation. So that's his spiky hair there. For anyone that has just joined, we're drawing Dennis the Menace. If you'd like to comment what character you'd like me to draw, feel free. I'm more than happy to. Quickly doing his hair. This is quite useful, so doing these lines here, I used to hate doing them when I was much younger. I thought they were really stupid, but actually, weirdly, they get really useful. They are really useful, and now I see the point of them. It's almost a good way of centering the character's face. Now, the hardest part for me has always been Dennis's eyes, because, for example, in some cases, he will look like this, where he will have a slit going through them. And then in other cases, like earlier with our little 2003 annual, he will have no. And I don't know. That looks a little weird for me. That looks a little too... I love classic Dennis, but I think the one eyeball looks a tiny bit weird when it's that exaggerated. I like it to some degree. Damn, we're about down to 0. I like this. I like drawing live. It's quite fun. But yeah, so I try and almost like make them more eyeball-esque without doing like a little cut there. That's pretty cool, that. I draw a very classic-looking Dennis. I wouldn't say it's like solid 80s, 90s Dennis, but I would say he's like an early 2000s Dennis. I do like the Nigel Parkinson one. He's obviously got a little look going. Hello to that one viewer. Nice for you to join us. Thank you. And we've got 2 likes. We had 3 likes earlier, but down to 2, so I might have done something wrong. There's Dennis the Menace. Slowly construction. Should we draw him with Nasher? I feel like he should be with Nasher. Soon I might get out that Mr. Jones watch just to show you on camera. It's really cool. Hello, the British Collector. Hello, Toy Story Fan 12. It's lovely to see you again. How are you? Have you had a good Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. I'm slowly losing track of time. I'm just here drawing Dennis, Toy Story Fan 12, so if you have any requests to make, go ahead. I'm more than happy to completely abandon the Dennis drawing and go straight to what you would like. And this one was just pure desperation to draw. He looks a bit weird there, looks a bit googly-eyed. He's giving some big, thick eyebrows. Hello, British Collector. Are you streaming tomorrow? I mean, I'm not planning on. Maybe next week. But if there's demand for it, like huge demand, I will stream tomorrow because it's an awful lot of fun. But there is an upload coming out tomorrow. There's a short coming out tomorrow. It's been ready for quite a while now, so that'll be releasing. Yo, what's up, dude? Hello, that one, Frog. How are you? Lovely to see you on the stream. You were the first comment on it when it was still in premiere mode, so thank you for that. How are you? If you have any requests to make in the comments or just questions about the collection, please ask. You're good. That's good to hear. I'm good as well because I'm drawing Beano characters with all the Beano fans. It's so fun. Where did you get the Calamity James teeth? Oh, okay, let's get out the... Pause there for a second. Actually, let me finish doing his body so he looks a little bit more natural. Let's get the Calamity James teeth out. That one, Frog. Did you say Dundee? That's really funny. Okay. Did I say this on a past stream or like another short? So here's the Calamity James teeth. As I said in one of my shorts, it is the weirdest item, which I do think it is. Pretty ugly looking, I have to admit. I mean, it is Calamity James. I did get it in Dundee. So I got this in the Beano headquarters, because they have a little gift shop downstairs. And this was the last thing they had. It's quite old, I think. 2007, it says down there. And it has like a little Dennis strip on the back of, I think, him using them, which is really funny. And it's also got the real Beano Gear logo. But, yeah, I got this all the way in Dundee. This was the last one there. I just thought, the teeth are cool, but, like, having singular teeth is going to look a little weird, so I kept them in the box, and I think it looks really cool in the packaging. Makes my room look like a toy shop. Hello, third viewer who has joined. Nice to see you. We're just talking about some Calamity James, if you have any questions. It's me, British Collector, Toy Story Fan 12. Sorry for asking so many questions when you're trying to... What? No! This is a Q&A and a draw along. You are bringing the stream to life, Toy Story Fan 12. Don't stress. You're keeping it alive and giving me stuff to talk about. But yeah, I think there is a plug version of this as well, but they only had the Calamity James one. So hopefully one day I'll be able to find the plug one. But for now, only Calamity James teeth. For those who have just joined, we are drawing Dennis the Menace. If you have any Beano requests or questions about Beano in general, like stuff in my collection, please go ahead and ask. Any questions, I will answer. Any Beano characters you would like me to draw, I will try to. What topic would you like? What topic would you like in a future video for me to talk about? I mean, I don't know that one, Frog. I think the most important part is that you have a topic that you'd like to talk about. I started this Beano channel in hopes that people would watch, but mostly because I just wanted to talk about the Beano and show off my collection. And slowly over time, of course, I grew a little bit of an audience, and there's a little community now. But, you know, it all came from wanting to talk about something that I was passionate about. So if there is something that you think is so obscure or just like no one else would ever want to listen to, I'd say go ahead and make that, because there is an audience out there who have wanted that. I mean, I remember watching your Roy video, and it it engaged a memory from watching Little Roy many years ago, and I ended up searching the series and watching like an episode and going, damn, that was ages ago. So yeah, I mean, didn't you have a Beano video in the works? That was pretty exciting. I don't know if that's been cancelled now, but you know, that'd be pretty cool to see. But main thing, make sure you pick something that you like to talk about, and trust me, the audience will show up for it. I'm just quickly finishing off this Dennis here. I've always been good at drawing Dennis. I've never been good at drawing Gnasher. He's a little harder to draw, Gnasher. I always find his snout kind of weird. Can you show me the Dennis the Menace plastic secure? I wasn't last night streaming. Answered the question. The plastic secure. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about there, Toy Story Fan 12. Is it the shampoo bottle? Because I did show off the shampoo bottle last night. Is that what we're talking about, or is there something different? I can get out the shampoo bottle if you like. I know what YouTube comments are like. They change your words to weird ones. That one, Frog. It is in the works. It will come after the 100. So, oh, cool. Okay. So the Beano video is in the works. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and you also hit 100 subs, so congrats for that. I remember the week I hit 100 subs, and I got so excited. And then also that week I was super busy, and I felt so bad because I wanted to make an 100 sub special, but it was just like impossible because I was so swamped. Please draw my favourite character, Smithy, or any of the Bash Street Kids in general. Yes, let's do this. Let's draw some Bash Street Kids. Alright, just going to move my camera up. There we go, you can still see the Dennis and Gnasher. We'll come back to you, Dennis and Gnasher, later. So yeah, I'll draw Smithy, but first I'm going to draw... yeah, he's my fave too. I like Smithy. Did you know, back in the 80s, he had a strip called Simply Smithy, where it was about him and, like, his smarter twin. It was really weird. It was a really fun thing, though. So we're going to try and guess the character I'm drawing now. You might be able to guess. But yeah, and then I'll draw Smithy next to him. I'm just looking something up for a bit of a reference. Because I'd love to be able to draw Beano characters over the top of my head. But it's extremely hard. Okay, I feel like the minute I draw one part of this character, you're going to be able to figure out who it is. Alright. Any guesses in the comments? I feel like it's quite obvious now. And Toy Story Fan 12 said figure there, so there is actually a figure of this character. Plug? No, it is not Plug, even though I love drawing Plug. Any guesses? This is my favourite Bass Street Kid out of all of them, just primarily for his design. Let's get out a pen, let's ink him out. Can I zoom in on him? Oh, I can zoom in on him, that's perfect. Also, hello Toy Story Fan 12. Now you're on, I do want to say thank you, because you told me something very interesting about what I called a Bass Street Kid alarm clock, which I thought was an alarm clock, but it was actually a playset. And you told me a bunch of information about it, and that was so useful, because I thought it was an alarm clock and it was actually a playset, so I was already barking up the wrong tree. And you put me in the right direction. I've been able to find the second one. I think one was called, like, School Days or something. There was two. There was, like, Outside Mayhem and then, like, a school one. And, yeah, I managed to order that off of eBay. So my first Beano order off eBay in a long time. And that should be coming, next week. And I'll be able to make a short about it and close the case of the mysterious alleged alarm clock that's actually a playset. So here we go. Just finishing off Wilf here. Also, sorry, Toy Story Fan 12, you did say something. Please show the soap bottle. Sure. So I finished. Let's rub out Wilfred and then I'll show the soap bottle. Because that thing is quite cool. So, again, like I say, it is cool getting stuff off eBay. Again, I just explained how eBay is extremely useful for Beano stuff. But also, a very good place you can find tons of Beano stuff is charity shops. And those are good for, like, Beano books. But then car boot sales, really good. Yes, it is Wilfred. I absolutely love Wilfred. He's my favourite Bass Street Kid. Should I give him some eyebrows? There you go. He's doing like a little I think he might be laughing. Alright. W Wilfred. Yes, W Wilfred in the chat. Alright. I feel like, let's get out. I'll draw Smithy in a sec. I'm just going to zoom out. Oh, look at all these awful rubbing out bits. I've got the soap bottle with me now. Also, the second half of this I will prop up against my collection and everyone can ask for bits and bobs. He's green like my mascot. Yeah, he is green. I'll add some green on him in a minute. So, it's kind of hard to fit on the camera. I've kind of had to put it in sideways. But this is a Dennis the Menace shampoo bottle. So, I originally thought this was just like a cool styrofoam figure. A bit of damage on the back there. It's trying to be super glued. But actually, I found, like, oh, this is, like, coming off. And I twisted it off. And it was a shampoo bottle. So, decapitated Dennis. Definitely not cursed. But yeah, it's actually a shampoo bottle. It's pretty cool to look on the inside. You see his feet there. So yeah, that was really cool. I've never seen any Beano shampoo bottles before. Like when I scroll on eBay or just look around. So that was a really unique item. Imagine being in the shower and having to... yeah, that one, Frog, you were very correct. Imagine decapitating Dennis in the shower. Imagine just having this staring at you in the shower. Like... That just feels weird, but I mean, like, when was this made? Let's check the copyright on it. So, best way, you look under, if you look under your Beano merch's feet, that's usually, like, if you have a figurine, that's usually a place where you can find it. So that says 1990, so this was made in the 90s. Okay, so that was, like, solid, like, that was like the decade, the 80s as well, but it was, like, a big trend to have, like, big... famous characters become soap bottles. I think there was like tons of Star Wars ones and Simpsons ones and all that stuff. But this Dennis one, probably only exclusive to the UK, because he isn't that popular in America. There's a different Dennis the Menace in America, and he is a softie, as the real Dennis from the UK would say. Let's do Smithy. Let's do Smithy. But yeah, oh wait, we were going to colour in Wilfred, weren't we? Sorry about that. So, in terms of colouring, there are probably better pens out there, but I actually like using Crayola. I don't know why. I think it's the easiest for me to use, and I'm just used to them, and I really like them, even if they're probably quite bad quality. I know people that like using Posca. I'm not really a huge Posca guy, though. Posca's cool, but quite scary to use, because, you know, you're practically painting. One pen I have been using recently. I know it's off topic, but could you draw my mascot? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see why not. You and Toy Story Fan 12 seem to be the only two on the stream right now. So yeah, let's draw your mascot. I'll draw Smithy first, and then we can draw your mascot. So that's Wilfred there. Maybe this is boring artist stuff here, but if you want to know what I use this Ryman's. I'll zoom out. Ryman's pencil here, and I really like it because it's got that like wood feel, HB. I also use these Staedtler pens. Best artist pens you can use. I actually have a pack of them here. And they all come with like different thicknesses. And then Sharpies for like thickness. And yeah, Crayola pens for colouring. So I'm just having some water. What was your very first Beano annual? Actually, I remember this clear as day, what my first Beano annual was. Now, my only question here is, would you like to see like my first Beano annual? Because that's quite a boring answer. Or would you like to see like my first vintage Beano annual? I'll get both out in case you were wondering. Cool. Alright. You're close, that one, Frog. So, let me just lift up this here. So, it was the Beano Annual 2020. Yeah, since I was a fan 7 years ago. So, I started in 2019, but of course they released the annuals almost like 1 year behind the year. And I think I saw this in a Sainsbury's, really weirdly. So, I picked it up immediately, and I think I read it quite fast. I remember back then I used to think Beano Annuals were these huge colossal books that were like impossible to finish. Bit of a weird cover, I think. I mean, it's pretty cool. You got Roger there, and then turn it around. You got Plug, Billy Whiz, Toots, Tricky Dicky. I love Tricky Dicky. He was such a great character. Wilfred and Minnie. And then I think the same Christmas, I got Annual 2019. So that was pretty cool. My first vintage annual was this one here, 1989. I got it off eBay. It was in mint condition, and I have ruined it. But it's a pretty cool one. They were at that stage where you could do colour comics, but then they would also throw in a couple of black and white ones. Why are they all colour? Yeah, here we are. A couple of black and white ones that were just coloured in red occasionally. Gosh, Lord Snooty. Pup Parade always had like a funny little font. Yeah, I love that Dennis though. Classic Dennis at its finest. So yeah, that was my first vintage annual. Can you show us your All Wally bag? Yes, I'd be more than happy to show you my All Wally bag. It's actually right next to me here. So you have one. Okay. So then you've been, I'm guessing, to the DC Thompson headquarters, because this was the, oh damn it, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. This is what they give you when you like go to their shop, and this was the bag that had all my Beanos in it when I went there. That's All Wally. So that was the Bruins there. This is All Wally. All Wally and the Bruins are like early Beano. I like saying the Bruins is the Scotland equivalent of the Simpsons, and All Wally's like proto Dennis the Menace. I've never really gotten into it. I find it quite hard to read, like, the old... Am I right to say this? The old Scottish dialect? Like, it is quite difficult. But I have read a couple of Orwellian and Bruns in the Beano and Dandy celebration of Dudley D. Watkins. That's how you say it. But yeah, that's my Wally bag. Probably need to show it off properly. I only showed it off in, like, one video, and I think it was my first one. So that's pretty cool. Pretty niche item. Are we still up for drawing Smithy? Smithy, yeah. Can't say Sniffy. That's his Pup Parade equivalent. I've actually just looked him up here next to me, and his strip just came up, the one in the 80s. Just having some water. Alright, if you got any other questions, fire them down below. This stream is being kept alive by that one frog and Toy Story fan 12, so thank you so much, guys. I love it. People keep joining and just leaving immediately. Alright. I've got one of them. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you have one in the bag. So surely, Toy Story fan 12, you've been to the shop. I'm so sorry for asking this, but did you meet the editor, Beano Mike Sterling, when you were at the DC Thompson building? No, I did not. Sadly, I would love to meet Mike Sterling, have a chat with him about the Beano, because I've seen all the interviews with him, and it doesn't just look like he's there as the editor. Like, that would be fine enough, but he looks like a fan of the Beano. Like, he looks like he's grown up with it, and he loves it to pieces, because he is just... He knows, like, everything about everything. When, like, an interviewer will ask him, oh, do you know this? He will give you, like, a full-on history lesson about that. I'm drawing Smithy right now. So, yeah, I'd love to meet Mike Sterling, but no one was there when I went up to the building. They were all working from home that day. And also, Mike Sterling's very busy most of the time. I did hear, wasn't he at the Waterstones pop-up event? The pop-up comic shop in Waterstones Piccadilly. I find it hard to say that word. I got a signed copy of the Beano Boomic, but that was already, like, in stock. You didn't have to meet him to get it. Voice crack. It's insane. What's your favourite video / short of mine? I mean, like, sorry to sound repetitive here, that one, Frog, but it's got to be the Roy one. Only because, like, you know when you've seen something and you forget about it for ages, that Roy one unlocked some old memories of mine, and it put me down like a little rabbit hole. I didn't even know Roy existed. I only knew of Little Roy, so seeing that Roy was a thing was cool. W Roy for it, yes, W Roy. Just drawing Smithy right now. He's got his tongue sticking out. If you got any more questions about the collection or any characters you would like me to draw, please go ahead. Trying to... He's got like a weird pot belly, hasn't he? I'm going to kind of stop it there, and I'll do the ink now. Zoom in. We have 2 viewers, but 4 likes. Is that a good sign? Is that the algorithm pushing my content? But I do like Smithy. I think he's awfully funny. Yeah, I guess too. That one, Frog. The YouTube algorithm is very hard to understand. I've been trying to see what people want in my shorts. Like, I saw the drawing ones got quite a lot of view. Wait, that drawing is amazing. Oh, hello there, Cuddly Essa. Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. I'm quite a big Beano fan. Ooh, new person. One of us. Yeah, sorry if we kind of hyper went on you there, Cuddly Essa, but thank you for saying my drawing is good. It's very kind of you. If you want me to draw any Beano characters you know of, please feel free to. Or if you have any questions about the comic, because I'm quite a big collector, go ahead and ask, because I'm sure I'll have it and I can bring it out and show everyone on stream. Smithy's always had some weird hair. You subscribed! Thank you! Thank you for subscribing! That's so kind of you. Aw, thank you. Yes, W's. Well done, Cuddly Esther. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Well, I hope you enjoy the content. I hope, yeah. I have a new short coming out tomorrow. They release. I try and release them every, like, 2 days or so. So you should, like, get 3 shorts a week. But sometimes I fall behind a bit on just other projects and stuff. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you have any Beano characters you'd like me to draw, go ahead. I'd be more than happy. I'm just finishing the Smithy request I got earlier. Or if you want me to, like, bring out an annual, that'd be cool. Can you guess how long I've had this channel? Well, I don't know, but you have 100 subscribers, and that took me a bit of time, so, like, 6 months? That's my best guess, that one, Frog. I've had my channel for maybe since March, so quite a while. I've had my channel for a year, but I only started uploading a couple of months ago. We're already on 20%, damn. 1 year and 5 months, okay, so, like, close to me. Because I've had my channel for nearly a year and a bit. Did you start uploading a year and 5 months ago? Or just did you start uploading a couple of months ago? Which I can see your uploads, so I kind of already know that question. I've had mine for 8 months. Cuddly Essa said, Cuddly_Essa, I should say. You've had your, okay, so wow, some people have had channels for a while. Like, do you regularly upload, or do you just upload every now and then? Because I try and regularly upload. Again, if you'd like to see anything or request me to draw any characters, be incredible. I started a Mario Plus channel and eventually switched to that one, Frog. I always had a Beano profile. I actually still have the same profile I had when I first made my channel, but I just uploaded a random Mario video and then just left it at that. I think it got like 1K views, and then I kind of just let it sit there for ages. I upload everything Sunday and Monday. Okay, wow, okay. So wait, do you upload shorts or videos? I want to know, Cuddly Essa. Huh, Smithy looks a bit weird. Maybe I think I've drawn him a bit wrong. You know. I always like giving him blonde hair. He used to have blonde hair. You upload shorts. Nice to meet another. I love to upload videos, but I'm so daunted by the... I think I did one video, and it's had like 200 views. Working on... Yeah. It's hard long form. I have huge respect for people like the AshTube, who managed to upload like a Beano long form video like every week, man. That's like insane. And he also did like a members one this week as well, so it is. Thank you, that one, Frog, who said it was cool. Should we complete Smithy, or does anyone want me to move on, talk about the collection for a bit? I'm a huge Beano collector for those who have joined. He does 30 minutes per week. It's insane, the AshTube. He does so much coverage on the Beano. But I remember watching his first video and thinking it was so cool. And I was so hyped to see all the other Beano videos. Still needs to make that video on the football game. The Bash Street Kids versus the Beano Town squad or whatever. He said that was the best Beano story ever. And I still don't have the issue where it is in it. So I can't read it. Pretty good, Smithy. Hello, Big Buck Bun. If I'm saying that right. It's a nice... Hello. Nice of you to join us. If you'd like me to draw any Beano characters, feel free to say. If you'd like me to get anything out in my collection, please say. I am more than happy to do that. Should we move on? Or should we sign it? The Bash Street Kids. It's pretty cool. Big Buck Bun or Cuddly Essa. If you want to request anything, feel free. If you just want to watch. Sorry for calling your names out. Can you draw my mascot? Okay, yeah, sure. No one's requesting at the moment, so let's draw the mascot. I'd feel honoured to. That was such a good drawing. Thank you. Should I keep the drawings up? let's I'm gonna put a Dennis here because I feel like for people joining, if they see me just a white piece of paper, they're gonna think it's boring. Yay! Yay! Can I draw him wall-eyed like that? I think it'd look quite funny. Got a little crown. Give him like a bunny versus monkey triangle. And then give him like little fists. Then does he have legs? I think he has legs. There you go, that one, Frog. Thank you for being such an amazing Beano fan, or fan of the channel. And thank you for sticking for the whole stream. It is much appreciated. So this is a gift from me to you, let's say. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a one-time thing I am doing. But I do really like your passion for content. And I feel like those who get low views and still do it out of just pure passion, very incredible skill you have there, my friend. And for everyone who uploads, just like, that's resilience. It's easy to go, yes, I got a billion views for this one thing. That's like easy, but to be like, I got 10 views for this and I'm going to upload tomorrow, pure, like, determination. And that's how this channel started. I'd get like 10 views per video. And then now I get, well, I pray every time I upload I get like at least 1K because I'm trying to keep consistency. But again, if I don't, I always just keep on moving forward and figuring out what works, what doesn't, what do I like and what would I like to see. Like I remember doing a video that ended up being 3 minutes long and I just thought, well, I want to see this and I don't want to cut it down, so I'm going to do it one way. That one, Frog. I feel like we're hitting that 40-minute mark, so maybe we should like switch it up, go to my collection, just sit by there for a bit. Or should we keep drawing? For the 4 viewers watching, please decide, should we keep drawing? Draw my profile picture if it was a Beano character. Let's see. Let me finish this guy. Should I color in? I have just joined. Hello, Caroline Morris. Nice to see you. Keep drawing, yeah, okay. We'll keep drawing. Whoa, camera nearly fell there. That could have been a disaster. Okay, we're good. I was looking at your comments whilst drawing at the same time. It's really difficult. I'm trying to at least acknowledge every comment that gets said. So, yeah. Ooh, another new guy. Thank you for everyone who's joined. It's incredibly nice of you. I always feel really honoured when people decide to watch my content, because it's like, wow, you have chosen me. And it also makes me feel like my interests are less niche. Feels like there is a Beano fandom out there. That drawing is like so accurate. Thank you. I try and make my drawings quite accurate. Holy W, that one, Frog. If you want to screenshot that or something, go ahead. Sorry, that sounds really pompous. I'm just trying to. Also, ToyStreetFan12, you said, could you draw your profile picture in my style or like as a Beano character? I'm going to be honest. My name is Archie. Well, hello, Archie. It's nice to meet you too. Done. Let's give him a bit of colour. Should we draw some Beano characters as Toy Story characters? That could be a fun thing to draw. Or do we just want to see the regular Beano cast? I'll have to change my mic out soon because my phone is running out of battery. Ooh. I feel like he's got a very Jamie Smart look to him. Come on, let's black out the mouth. Just really quickly. Do like the scratchy. Okay, there you go, that one, Frog. Thank you for being... Beano characters as animals. Whoa! Like, guys, let's draw Nasha as an animal. Wonder what animal Nasha would be. Alright, I'm going to be taking this off now. 3. We all good? Take it off? Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. That was a one-time thing, everyone. So let's get back to Beano. If you wanna, should we draw? I like the animals idea. Let's try and think what animal would like Walter be. All good. I'm trying to do the emoji you just sent. Oh, I can zoom out. Oh, that's very kind of you. I do like your profile picture though. Let's draw Minnie. If anyone has any requests, let me know. But for now, let's draw the minx herself. I love Minnie. She might be more fun to draw than Dennis. I have to admit. She's got these huge bows, which makes her extremely fun to draw. For those who just joined, we're drawing Minnie the Minx right now. I think that one person that joined just left, so thank you. Good night. That's all, folks. Love drawing. So I was actually quite taken aback when I met Nigel Parkinson. He said that this is not a beret, and I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, it's called a mini hat, which I think is a beret, but they just like to coin it a different name. I think Laura Howe, I've met her a couple of times. She's a lovely person. She's always at Comic Cons and stuff, especially MCM, which I love going to. She's absolutely amazing as the strips artist. She also does the regular show comic. You're eating a... Oh, Cuddly Esser, I love a ramen. Yes, that one from Ramen is peak. I love ramen, especially Wagamama's. Drawing Minnie with a ramen right now. Alright, that's Minnie there. Very quick, very scribbled. Okay. I'm going to take out my mic now because my phone is low on battery and I still want the stream to go on. I'm just going to take it out. Okay. Can everyone still hear me quite well? Is the audio quality bad or good? If you could let me know, that'd be great. I don't want my voice to be muffled. Is it bad, pencil supply? It's bad. It's bad, okay. Yeah. That is quite a dilemma. Yeah, I'll draw the rest of her body. Give me 1 sec, guys. How's the audio quality now? And if it's still bad, I'll just have to compromise and go back with the mic. Do my profile picture as a beano character. Do Woody as a beano character. Still terrible. Pencil to pilot, are you just trolling? I can't tell. If I hear terrible from multiple people, I will then have to change it. I feel like pencil to pilot has just joined and starts trolling me. Yeah. Do Buzz as Walter and Zerg as... I thought Walter would always be a more Woody character. It's really crackly. Yeah, I will draw the rest of the minute. Okay, it's kind of bad, okay. Well, let's see. Alright, I'm I'm gonna get on my proper microphone. I'll draw the rest in a minute. Give me a sec. 1 second, please. Hello. Is that better now? Sorry about this minor inconvenience, everyone. Yes, let's draw Minnie fully. Is that all good now? Can we all hear me nice and clearly? Okay, yeah, we're all good. Hello, Cuddly Essa. I feel like, because I'm running out of battery, and I don't want just to cut out, I think I'll end the stream, like end the drawing part of it, and then I'll come back 10 minutes time, and we can do like a little Q&A up against my Beano collection. That works for everyone else. Oh, Cuddly Esther, did your ramen spill? Oh, that's gonna be hot. So yeah, I'm gonna draw the rest of Minnie. PV average Mr. Beast vid in this video. Very funny, very funny. Mr. Beast has starred in many Beano issues before. Not my best Minnie, I have to admit. I think I'm kind of rushing because I want to get through all the drawing requests before. Is Toy Story Fan 12 here? Because I can still draw the Beano characters as Toy Story characters if you'd like to see that. Here's Minnie. Caroline Morris wanted me to draw her body. So, and you're right, their bodies are literally just cylinders. And you just give them more cylinders. Draw me, 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 please. Give Minnie a gun, it would be fun. I'm not going to give Minnie a gun. I'll give her a pea shooter for you. I'm not going to give Minnie a gun, though. Actually, yeah, I'll do you. Give her a water gun. Why not? Give her like a super soaker. I feel like that's one up. If you can't see, I'm kind of going to zoom out a bit. I will... Have they ever mentioned GTA in the Beano? Or is that too far? Because I feel like that's be the kind of thing they would say. I don't think they ever have mentioned GTA in the Beano. I love how this has become just like a forum for like giving Minnie, just like making Minnie say the weirdest stuff ever. Goodbye, Beano live stream. A mini GTA is now in session. Okay, so she's got a super soaker because it's like the summer holidays, and she's about to blast her cousin Dennis with it, and that's why she is so happy. Who is your favorite Beano character? They have mentioned Fortnite. Well, they have the Fork Knight, don't they? That's always their favorite joke. Yeah, they have mentioned Fortnite, but Fortnite's more like, yeah. I don't think they've ever mentioned GTA though. I think that's a bit too out of their range, bit too grown up. Grand Theft Menace. Okay, that's actually very funny. That's very funny. All right, just finishing up Minnie here, and then I'll take one more request, and then maybe end the stream for a bit, and I might come back and do a little look at my Beano collection, or I might, I don't know, call it a day. Sorry, that sounds very lazy of me. Probably is. Who's your favorite Beano character? Say in the chat. We have like 3 people here. It's quite nice though. I get to have like a conversation with you guys. That's full Mini with her Super Soaker as requested. But what's your favorite character? But Dennis. Ooh, okay. So yeah, as you may know, yesterday on the stream I said my favorite character was this man here, Dennis the Menace. I would say my favorite character other than Dennis would be I'll try and do a Q&A. Let's see if I can squeeze in some time for it. My favorite character might be Minnie other than Dennis, but if we're not picking like a Menace character, Walter. I find his softiness very funny. The Three Bears. Ooh. Oh, controversial opinion here. I've never been a fan of the Three Bears. I know everyone loves the Three Bears, but I've never really found the strips very funny. I like the Looney Tunes Wile E. Coyote versus Roadrunner kind of aesthetic it has going. And I do have that theory that Little Plum, Three Bears, and all that stuff, it takes place in the same universe. Big guns all to the softie. Gosh, that's bull knowledge. What Lego set should I buy next? I'm not sure. There isn't a Beano Lego set, so wait till that releases. The Three Bears gives you peak vibes. I mean, I know a lot of people that really like the Three Bears, so I think I'm just the weird one. Let's do one more drawing request. So put down in the comments what you want me to draw, because our drawing sesh will be up soon. Yeah, if you have any more requests to make, what Beano character would you like me to draw? Please go ahead. Walter destroying Dennis in Fortnite. Oh, what has this comment section become? Do Walter with big guns. By big guns, do we mean muscles? Because I'll draw him with huge muscles. Should we just draw Toy Story Fan 12? Are you still there or not? Because I'm quite keen to do the Toy Story X Beano thing. Giga Chad Walter. Oh, guys. Okay. Walter seems to get. Let's do Walter. I'm gonna do Walter because he seems to be getting a lot of traction in the comments. Whatever words are put next to him. Question: do you like softy Walter or do you like more evil, menacing Walter? Tell me in the live chat down below. What's your favorite? Walter be hitting the gym. I like Walter. Walter is the kind of guy to hit the gym, but do nothing whilst he's there. He'd get his butler to do the work. I always give him a very big Simpsons overbite. That's just how I like to draw him. I don't know why. I might make him pencil neck. I like Softy Walter. I think Softy Walter is the funniest version of Walter. Where did I put my Sharpie? There you go. I'll draw this one in Sharpie. Sharpie is also very thick. So give Walter a 6. Why is there so much Walter? Is this a niche I've missed in the Beano fandom? Walter having being really buff? Okay, cool. We're hitting the hour mark. So this is the final drawing of today. And then I'm gonna have it's decided. I'm gonna have a 10-minute break and then we'll come back for a Q&A next to my Beano collection. So no drawing, but I'll be by my Beano collection. And if you see anything that you want me to grab and just quickly show off, I'll be more than happy to. So 10-minute break and then I'll be back. Hitting the final minute. Oh, let's quickly complete the Walter. Ah! Yippee, let's go. Slay. Thank you all for the kind words. So thank you for joining me for the drawing part of the Beano livestream event. that's Walter the Softie. And that's me signing off. Stay menacing, and I'll be back in 10 minutes to do my Q&A live.